If you want a Madden 25 run scheme that has a glitch run play that will help you destroy any Madden 25 defense, you need to watch this Madden 25 run scheme video. If you are new to my channel and like Madden 25 run videos like this, make sure you subscribe, smack the like button, and turn notifications on so you will not miss any new uploads. It will be great if you would also leave a comment on the video. This really helps my channel out and gets my content out to more people on YouTube. Thank you. Now let's get into the breakdown. Now the 5 plays we'll go over for this scheme are halfback direct, inside zone, halfback base, halfback off tackle, and RPO alert bubble. Now this is the first play we're going to break down, the glitchy halfback direct. Glitchy because the center hikes the ball directly to the halfback. And most people that are playing run defense will be playing that right side of the line, A gap or B gap, thinking it's an inside zone or an off tackle. So when they hike this ball directly to the halfback, it's going to be very glitchy. Sometimes the defense just doesn't even register that the halfback has the ball, and they'll go and they'll be misaligned. They'll play different things. You'll see it. We'll run it a few times against multiple defense. But the way I run this play is I run directly behind that guard. And I just pay attention to how that guard is blocking. I pay attention to the linebackers that are right over me. Like, I'll pay attention to that linebacker right there. Even though it says don't run it, I'll run it. That guard picks that linebacker up. And usually you'll always get at least 5 yards on these plays. Right here, you might have to make a move on 1 or 2 people if they don't get blocked. But if you can make a move and not fumble, pick up a lot of yards. Right here, he's going to get blocked. We just aim to go right behind that guard. And every once in a while, you'll get these linebackers. They'll do different things. They'll actually run to the outside like it's a sweep or something. It's very, very glitchy. Right here, I don't like that guy on the outside. He might blitz in, but we kept it right behind that guard and we were able to pick up like 6 yards. It's very, very glitchy. As long as you just patient and just run right behind the guard. Just run right behind that guard right there. Like I said, every once in a while that linebacker or sometimes that safety will come up in that box and they'll be there. You have to beat them. But if you just keep going right behind the guard, you'll do fine. You'll do fine. Very, very glitchy play. Keep it right behind that guard. Like I said, I don't like those outside linebackers coming in right here. Get a move on him. We can still pick up some yards. Right here, right behind the guard. Okay, all right. We had one. We had one. We're due one. They're due one. Make a move on you. Like I said, you got a one-on-one. Sometimes that linebacker, you have to make a move on him, and you can make a move and pick up a lot of yards. Okay. You see, we're going right behind the guard, right there. We have one-on-one. This is what you want. Make a move on him, and you can just dominate. You can just dominate, guys. It's a very, very glitchy play. We'll run it a few more times, and then we'll get into the breakdown of the next play. Be careful of those outside blitzing backers. Be careful of those. Other than that, we're doing fine. And I do sometimes read that linebacker to see if he's going to the right or left. And then I'll go opposite. But right there, didn't really get to make a move on him. As you see, it's a really great play. Let's get into the breakdown of the next play. Well, hold on. We got to look at that replay, man. Did you see that move? Did you guys see that move? Jesus. What is that? Snake leg, man? What is that? That move was ridiculous. Oh. Nice. Like I said, you make a move on one person if you have to. Other than that, you'll pick up a lot of great yards. It's a really, really glitchy play. Let's get into the breakdown of the next. Now, this is the play halfback base. Really great play. You guys know me. You know I like pulling pulling heavy men, blocking, and lead blocking. And this one has that exact thing. I'll run this. I'll always aim for that B gap in between the tackle and the guard on the right. And I'll just follow that pulling guard and just go downfield with my escort, my mammoth of an escort. Really, really good play. And if you've been running that halfback direct and then you hit them with this, they have no idea what you're doing. Right there, Keenan Allen, I'm going to need you to do your job. You're going to have to do your job, man. But it's a really great play if you run it, if you're patient. Aim for that gap right there. Let that guy pull and block. Just go behind him. Don't outrun him. Believe me, he will tell you where to go, and you'll just pick up a lot of yards. Just let that guy tell you where to go and just pick your yards up. Really, really great play. Some defenses, yes. Some defenses will get with this. Some defenses will get with this. But with that pulling guard, if they're playing any type of gap shooting defense, that pulling guard should pick them up. You know? You should pick them up if you're patient, and you'll pick up a lot of yards. As you see, we're going up against random defenses, so we have blitzes in here and everything. But we're patient right there. We weren't patient enough. And we're patient, and we're just picking up yards. We're just picking up yards. So really, really good play. And we have a lot more. We have a lot more. Let's run this one more time, and then let's get into the breakdown of the next. Now, this is the play inside zone. I will always aim for that gap. A gap on the right side of the line in between the center and the guard. And I'll just be patient and kind of just go right up in there and pick up my yards. The halfback base, and you'll see that the halfback off tap will go to the right. This is the inside play, and I consider that halfback direct a play where it goes towards the left. So you have a great run scheme, and then we have an RPO too, where you have a left run, an inside run, and an outside run. Two actually outside runs. And we're just going in between that gap. I'll do a replay so you can see that. And we're aiming for that gap, and we're just letting those blocks develop and just reading the run holes as they open up. Right there. I would have went to the left, but I saw the hole to the right better. So just read those. Always when you're running, look for those cutbacks. Look for those opportunities to cut it back and just pick up yards. But if you always aim for this gap, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Be patient so you can read if that gap closes up. Right here, this is some type of blitz, but we're patient. And we're still picking up a ton of yards. Right there. Look at that hole, man. Look at that hole. Simple ways, man. You would win 85% of your games if you can run the ball. If you run the ball and don't try to pass every time. Some people love to pass. I love to run the ball. The run sets up the pass. And if you can run the ball against an opponent, you'll win 85% of those games. 85% of games I win are based on my opponent cannot stop the run. Now, when they stop the run, of course, I pass. 58. Do your job. Do your job. Okay. I see the defense is starting to pick up on this run, man. We'll run this one more time, and then we'll get into the next breakdown. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Are you okay? Okay, we got to see the replay. Oh, my God. Little Swift. Who is 7? Who is 7 for the Vikings? Who is 7 for the Vikings? Oh, my God, man. When is the funeral? Now, this is the play off tackle, just like the halfback base, but we don't have that great pulling guard. Okay? We're to get this to that outside and just kind of always look for the cutback. It's a bad thing you don't have that pulling guard, but you're to get it to the edge. Get it right over here. That's where you're to go. And just be patient. Let your blocks develop. Again, always look for that cutback. Always look for that cutback. Come on, 51. Hold your block, 79. Always look for that cutback right there. That was a blitzing guy coming from the outside. 7 is back from the dead. 7 is definitely back from the dead, man. Okay. So I gotta look for that cutback scene right there. And just read the blocks. Be patient. Get it to that outside edge. Right there. Okay. Get it to the outside edge and just pick up your yards, man. It's a really nice play to throw in there. Something a little different. It's similar to the halfback base, but you don't have that pulling guard. I really like that halfback base. Got the cutback right here available. So that's how you run this one. Not the best one in the scheme, but if you run it right, it can be. It can be. Look at that cutback. Look at that cutback. Always have to be ready for that. Just killing. Just killing. They'll start shifting that D-line to the left, crashing it to the left. I mean, crashing it to their left, and then you just hit them with that halfback direct, man, and just dominate. We'll run this one more time, and then we'll do the breakdown of the last play. Cut back, cut back, cut back, cut back, cut back. Now, this is the last play, the RPO alert bubble. It's a run and a pass play. It's a good run play if you don't have any blitzers. If they have blitzers, even though they have blitzers, sometimes you can still run this ball. I wouldn't, but if you know they're just stacking the box and they're not blitzing, you can easily pick up yards with this run. It's not like the typical RPO defense where they always play the run, but I like to look at if I can run the ball right here. Let's see if they have blitzers. They do not have blitzers. We can always pick up a decent amount of yards with this play. And you're just to run that ball to the right here. I'll definitely pass it. And it's just going to be a bullet pass to triangle. A bullet pass to triangle. And then I'll let those blockers block for me. And I'll just go down the field. Okay? You want to pay attention to those cornerbacks. If they're not right here, we can run the ball. We'll just be patient. Read these blocks. And pick up our 4 or 5 yards. Okay? Let's see right here. Just a bullet pass. Bullet pass. Don't pass lead it. Right there, we probably should look at the cornerbacks there. You don't want to pass that like that. Right here, the cornerbacks are backed off. We can pass it. Okay? And just pick your yards up. Okay? Really great play. Really great run. Even though I think they're blitzing, we'll still run it. Look at this. Look at this. As long as we're patient, we can pick up yards. Number 7, back from the dead. Look at this. Just still picking up decent yards on this run. Only RPO I know that where they don't play like they don't play. Okay, Keenan Allen. Jesus Christ. Hey, Keenan. Test this guy for roids. The only RPO where they don't really play the run. Every RPO plays the run. For some reason, when I run this one, they don't play it as much. And even though it says you can't run it, see, I don't know if that guy's blitzing. If he's blitzing, you'll see what happened. That guy on the left. Okay, he's not blitzing. We can still pick up a decent amount of yards running, even though they said we couldn't run it. Okay? And it's just a bullet pass. A bullet pass. Don't pass lead up or anything. Just hike the ball and bullet pass it. See, that's man defense. Still able to get it off. Still able to get it off. Really, really great scheme here, guys, with that halfback direct. Let's go ahead and pick these yards up. Really great scheme. Okay, beast, Swift, beast, why don't you? One more time, guys. Thanks for watching. It's your boy Wayne6578. Yep, I'm outie. And I'll be, let me get this touchdown.